Hello, my friends. Welcome to day 3 of the Self Love Challenge. I'm so excited that you're here. You're almost done. This is a very important day, however, so please don't skip it. In today's video, I would like to share with you what makes the biggest difference when it comes to living an authentic and empowered life. And that you make decisions, conscious decisions, that help you to feel loved, but also to show to the world this love and to create loving boundaries with yourself and with others. So when you grow up in a dysfunctional family or when you are a caretaker of the world, a lot of the times you forget about yourself and your needs, as I spoke on this before, and you let things slide, and this tells other people, first of all, that it's okay to keep doing these things, right? And that it builds resentment in our own hearts towards these people that we love and towards ourselves too, because now you're gonna have less self-respect for yourself. So this is so important to start practicing. And I'm telling you, you're not going to be able to do it overnight. I've been trying to practice them for years and years and years. And it's a really big topic. So a boundary is a line that is a hard line between you and another person. And usually nobody teaches us on boundaries, and it can be really difficult to create them without knowledge of what it even means to have a boundary. And I want you to start evaluating your relationships and seeing if you have any resentments or pains towards any people in your life. Maybe your parents, perhaps your coworkers or your partner. And I want you to journal on what do you think, in your opinion, the boundary that has been crossed. A lot of the times, maybe perhaps somebody is speaking down to us and we've never had the courage to tell them to not do this anymore. Or somebody keeps making jokes, inappropriate jokes at work, and it hurts our feelings. But you don't have the power and the courage to tell him, hey, you need to stop this behavior. This is inappropriate and I will not tolerate it any longer. So when you kind of let things slide over and over and over again, essentially it's never going to change, okay? So when you think, oh, I am too afraid to make this change, nobody's going to do it for you. So you have to build the stamina and the courage. And the more you do this, the more you'll be able to speak up more. And I want you to start practicing today by creating baby boundaries with the people that you feel most comfortable with. And that may be, I want quiet hours between these times, or perhaps you don't let people call you at certain times of day or night, because most people in the world, this has not been taught. And especially parents and family members who don't have any boundaries with other people, and you've never had any boundaries with them to begin with. And when you start realizing, oh, I don't like this, and you can start changing it, people are not going to like you. I'm going to tell you this from the beginning. But this is important for your own survival. And I want you to look at your life objectively and see what relationships are creating the most problems, havocs, disappointments, pains in your life. Because that's how you know that a boundary has been crossed and you need to set a new boundary. And it can be difficult at first. I understand, this is not easy. It's challenging. I'm going to be honest with you. But the more you do it and the more clear you become on what needs to happen, what needs to be said, what needs to be done, right? Sometimes it's appropriate thing to leave a relationship or to end it or to create some distance. And then when you come back, and I don't believe in cutting people off. I used to teach on this a little bit, but honestly, I've had a lot of revelations, especially around family members. I believe that forgiveness is the best method, and loving forgiveness, and that means that you don't let people walk all over you, but you create the relationship based on love, forgiveness, and loving boundaries. You don't have to be rude to other people. You don't have to restrain other people. And when you create a boundary, it's not for the other person, it's for you. So I want you to think about it that way. You're protecting yourself and your own happiness, essentially, when you are creating a boundary that is important to you. And I can't tell you what boundaries you need to create, because that's your life, and every person has different relationships, different situations, different lifestyles. But you know your life best, and you know what's bothering you. Maybe you've let things slide under the rug for years and years and years. And now when you start speaking up, people are going to look at you like, who is this person? Why are they starting all of a sudden to tell me what to do? Right? And when you come from a loving perspective to these people, to your parents, to your coworkers, your loved ones, and you share with them from an authentic and loving space that this isn't working out, or when you speak to me like this, it's hurting my feelings, or when you do this, this is how I feel, people will understand, or they will try to understand at least. And when you say it from, not accusing anybody or not disrespecting other people, but coming to people with the loving compassion and just share how you feel in the most loving, compassionate way that you can in that moment. Because when we get triggered, it's really hard to be doing that, right? I know that it's hard. So I want you to evaluate your relationships. Do the journaling practice that I'll be providing. And please start taking care of yourself in the best way possible. This is for your greatest happiness and well-being, and it will change your life when you start applying these principles. And I thank you so much for being on this journey with me. I know that it was a short period of time, but I feel that if you apply these principles to your life, I can guarantee that this will shift, upgrade, and change your life to a whole degree. You will start feeling loved, taken care of by yourself and the universe. You will start receiving more and more abundance. You will start receiving more and more happiness from other people, from God, from the universe, from the world. And you have to open up and receive and say thank you, because gratitude is the best medicine. And the universe, the more you give thanks and gratitude for what you have, the more you will receive more and more. So I hope that by doing these exercises, by listening to my principles and applying it to your life, this is not going to just happen overnight, and you have to actually apply these principles to your life and start doing these things and applying them and creating decisions that are difficult at times, right? So I thank you so much for being with me on this journey. I cannot thank you enough for what you're doing in your life. This will shift, upgrade your life. This will change your life, and I can guarantee it. And if this has helped you in any way, I ask that if you can, give me a testimonial, or it's either written form or video form, and I will be sharing it on my landing page of this challenge. And I thank you so much for taking the time to do this, because this is going to help me in a tremendous way. And I thank you so much. If you have the time, 1 minute to just sit down and write down how has this changed your life? Or if you can take a short video and send it to me, and you can send me a picture of you so I can feature you on my page. And I thank you so, so much, and I thank you for being here. I send you guys much love. May the universe protect you, guide you, and take care of you at all times. May you know that you are loved, you are special, you are taken care of by all of the angels, all of the guides, Mother, Father, God, and your little inner child. And I thank you for being on this journey with me. I hope to see you guys soon. And namaste, bye-bye, my friends. Thank you.